Let us continue playing XCOM Terror from the Deep. Final mission, part 2. And we have lost quite a few people, comparatively, but we still have 10 noughts and 2 displacers, in spite of a lot of betrayal and things. Well, the problem we got in a few cases is that there are quite a lot of people who have wounds. I think one of our displacers is wounded. And we're a bit low on weapons, but we're here. We've made it. And we spot an alien straight away, and it is a squid thing. Let's actually not shoot it. What am I thinking? Let's try and take over its possibly brain. This might not be possible actually, but unstable voltage is yet to get anything for psionic combat. Try Marisha next. Dink. Implant successful. Okay. So we now have a hallucinoid, and it can spot itself, because very oddly we only have a third of this. We only have some of this as... Yeah, there we go. It's a little odd, but most of this qualifies as I know what I mean, but it sort of now isn't really all ours. If it was another type of alien we might encounter later on, a Zarquid maybe. I don't know, we'll find out. Either way, now we got you in a perfectly positioned place. We're going to shoot you. And there we go. Other thing we're wanting to do here is use DPLs a lot. But as we only have 3 shots currently available from Flying Trading Card, we're going to have to be very careful with them. Meanwhile, wounded displacer tank, advance. Well, that's fine, you can advance there, I don't mind that. That wasn't quite what I had in mind, admittingly. Dink has already moved and has some wounds, unfortunately. I think he might be our highest ranking officer left, which is worrying in a lot of regards. There are possibly tentaculars on this level. Won't that be fun for all the family? So that's sorted out there. Ancient Stranger. It's kind of a bit into his own, actually, in these missions, really. Let's move you around to there. Doesn't find any new ones. We are going to have to risk some of our side troops. Disaster Lens is still on side, barely. So you go that way. To cabin. Now, I think the... Well, obviously it's going to be on the opposite side of the map, but the exit point is where we're going to be heading to here. We might have to fight our way there, actually, with everyone. So we might not be stopping and moving on this time round. I don't think we have as much psionics to worry about this time, though. At the very least, it won't be an entire race that can spawn them, I don't think. We'll save trading card around the back. And we'll end turn 1. We're about to find out. There's a flash on screen, but I didn't see what happened. So, did something move into range? I don't know. I wait. Displacer goes first and finds nothing. So, we're going to shoot that wall. And that door. Then we're going to ignore it. Dillons will continue to go around. We already know from the hallucinoid last time that area is relatively safe. And with a rifle you can move further, which is always a plus. Ancient Stranger. Sees nothing. Nothing is an okay thing to see at the moment. Tessa drags around the corner. Right, importantly, there's no tentaculates sneaking up on us from there. So I guess we move on this way. Is that another door there? I don't think so. I'm going to hope not. Martian, don't get shot. Only objective this mission. Don't get shot. And find a weapon. That's a secondary objective though, admittedly. Trading card moves out to there. Griffin Hawk moves down. Yeah. What we really need to do is find something with a weapon and mind control it a bit later. For the moment, though, move you down as far as you can that way. Where did you end up? Our displacer appears to have disappeared. This is up in the air somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there are 2 levels to this place, so you're going to have to be a little aware of potential tentaculates. And we're also going to be a bit more liberal with our use of sonic pulsars against them. Okay. Next up then, disaster villains. Can't advance that way. And also can't turn that way, so we're not going to leave you there, we're going to put you there. We're going to keep you on observation. The Ancient Stranger, advance down. Nothing yet. Because of the amount of damage you would have to do. There we go. So we don't see anything new down there, and that's good. I think I'm going to have to run you round though. Martian? Stay behind the things that may explode. It's a good plan. Voltage moves to there. Could probably afford to move a little further, but let's move flying trading card and Griffin Hawk out of the way, and then we'll move the. Yep, that's clearly the quickest way around. In fact, it might well be the quickest way around because I think now you're locked in there, aren't you? There you go. We'll probably be ending up doing that a lot, to be honest. This is an odd sort of map, actually. It's not a problem, it's just now we're definitely sort of cut off from everyone else, which is fine. I don't mind that. It just means we got a much more defensible position. It just means that if things do start going wrong, they will go massively wrong. Okay, nothing yet. Now, as tempting as it is to actually go into that sort of area, there could be things hiding in it. So what I'll do is I'll have a snap. Oh, I would have had a snapshot there actually. Right, disaster villains then is going to go advance to there and hope that you've got reasonable reactions. Ancient Stranger is going to go down to there. Motion's going to stay where he is until a weapon reveals itself. Voltage is going to advance ahead. Probably shouldn't send you out third. We're going to put a weapon in front of you to help speed things along. And you are going to get to there. Oh, alien spotted. Oh, that's a sneaky little deep one. Oh, I don't approve of that, but deep ones. When was the last time we fought them? Also, that appears to be a gap there. Are there any more gaps that I haven't noticed? Because if there are, that opens the door to things I don't like. We're not quite at home to things I don't like just yet. It might be worth checking out whether there is actually an elevated area here. Either way, we'll end the turn there. I could have MC'd the deep one and done some exploration work, but we will find things we can explore with. What I'm a little more concerned about is this gap. And what might be hiding behind this gap. Well, if it turns out to be nothing, then I might be considering something like this and then shooting it. No, you definitely have a time unit. Why are you not shooting that? Just something to consider for now. I probably am going to send them off on their own adventure up there, but something to consider. Disaster Dillons. He's not going to like this turn, I don't think. Okay. Did I miss a door there? There's a room beyond there, certainly, but this layout's confusing me slightly, I'll be honest. At the very least, it doesn't appear as if there's going to be any psionic enemies on the map based on the first four turns. I could be mistaken, but there hasn't been anything yet. Maybe they're saving that for the last one. Ramza? Nope. Tattered Rags moves onto there. What I'm probably going to do is use Tattered Rags or somebody who is around there. And I'm going to have you shoot the area there, make a shortcut. Because if we have to cycle round, then that's not. That's what we will do. Okay. Let's have a snapshot then. By the way, accuracy with a weapon in hand is terrible, so I should have moved you a bit closer. And I will do that the next time. The only thing I'm worried about is whether it's going to explode. Right, no aliens there. Currently. No aliens up here either. Okay. There we go. Right, you should be able to move there now. Or not. Is it because you're in the way? Alright, that's a definite clearing. We'll be able to go through there in a couple of turns then. In the meantime, I guess shuffling people up. Actually, I'm going to do one thing. Let's go and have a shot. Well, actually, that wasn't what I was intending, but it does speed up the process for them, I suppose. Next turn, we're going to shoot through the wall. I'm not going to do it until next turn because we might still have some issues coming up. But if it does, that gives us a lot of options to retaliate with. Right, that I believe is just about everybody except Dink. And Mr. Rags, who's going to there. Okay. Six turns of not a lot happening. Actually, maybe Rags should take the shots just to be on the safe side. Snapshot then. We destroyed half of it. They're too wide as well, so that's kind of preventing a shortcut from occurring. So the big question is, do I want to go and see what's behind there now? I think yes. Overall, this level is disappointing. I have a feeling that might lead to some problems. It wouldn't necessarily have done had we have found something. Oh, you can't advance through there, but you can shoot through there. Then I probably should not leave you there, or I should take another shot at that maybe. There we go. Right. Now we might have caused ourselves some issues. Also, you don't have a weapon, so you're definitely not doing that. Alright, let's see how badly we've screwed this up for ourselves. Also, I forgot to move the displacers and have them shoot at things, but no, nothing's happening. At least I know now that I can shoot these bits without a problem. And there we go. We are now up here. And what is up here, you might ask? Well, up here is a DPL wielding Lobster Man. We found our first target, and also that's going to give somebody a weapon. Alright, up there we go. Molecular control away. Nothing and nothing. Won't go with voltage. If we can find Dink. Yep, there we go. Right, implant successful. So he's a soldier. He requires 48 time units. And what I think he's going to be doing with his shot is going on a bit of a suicide run. Though he can't kill himself with his own one at the moment, he can open a door for us, I think. Yeah, so I'll just move him 2 away. Launch a torpedo, going to there. Alright, that did damage the displacer. So I've now just hurt both of my displacers for no benefit, really. Oh, we can now see a little more of the area. And I'm just going to shoot you because we can. Alright. So with that silly move, I managed to knock out both of my displacers. With this move, I should at least have a shortcut to move on from here. Right. And now you can move around there. Or could if we could move out of the way of things like that. There you go. Ah! Darn shortcuts that aren't short. Alright. So continuing on. Let's open that door up and find nothing. Open this door up and find even more nothing. There are aliens at these bases, right? I mean, 3 so far. Yeah, you know what? You two are just going down here now. It's more convenient for everybody if you go down there. I just don't want to lose my entire team in one DPL strike if we can avoid it. Alright, Disaster Dylan's in position. I'm going to move to Cap'n around with him, but that's more for just doubling up support and the fact that we got an entire group of people in that small area at the moment. So they'll probably be okay. Same for turn and see what happens. One dead, although we know which one that is. That's the one that's up here. So let's move you. Oh, one found. It is there. I'm going to shoot it. Didn't actually do anything. So let's go for a Ramza mind control. If I can find out where it is again. Should be down in here somewhere. Ah, hold on, there it was. Alright, let's switch to trading card. Once we do the annoying thing of finding it again. Okay, implant successful. It's a Lobsterman soldier with a DPL who has found another Lobsterman soldier. Right. With a stun gun. Well, at least they got other weapons than DPLs at the moment. Right, launch missile. He's at least knocked himself out with that, but we now have a new person we can try and MC. Successfully. Who is mostly dead. Doesn't have... Well, we can't select the ammo at the moment. We have found another one of those. Marigin. Nope, didn't work. Well, this is speeding up things. Things are happening. Alright, flying trading card. Nope. Voltage. Alright, Dink, last try then. Didn't work. Alright, that's fine, we can live with that. Let's go roll you up. Nothing found. There is a possibility there's something there, so I'm going to just be quite careful here. Use used to as moving cover. Ancient Stranger is going to recheck anything behind there. Our moments or options are shoot it or leave it. Griffin Hawk is going to move to there as well. Alright, so that leaves this displacer now. You are going to just float on for a bit. You are going to move to... Yeah, you're going to get around eventually that way. Not enough time units. Right, then what we're going to do is going to throw your weapon down to there, and then you're going to go hunting for us. Not entirely sure what you are hunting, but hey, you found that, and you no longer have a weapon, and you've got a lot of stun damage, so you're a lot less of a threat to us. I was kind of hoping you'd go over and kill it, but you did not, which is okay by us. Right, cabin around the corner. Also, I really need snapshots on at this point. Disaster Dylan's around the corner. Ancient Stranger, open the door. Around the corner and around the corner. One deep one. Okay. Nope. Dink them. Use one time unit off having 3 of these. There we go. Right. So what can we do with a deep one? First off, we can have a look. 31 time units remaining. I think what I want to do is just basically have you explore that bit. You unfortunately can't throw your weapons away. You can snapshot it yourself though. Yes he can, he can snapshot himself and kill himself. Awesome. Well, let's save some cleanup work. We now know this area is a little more secure. So we'll advance. Griffin Hawk to there. Voltage, we'll just move down so he's a bit further along. Flying training card, I think we're going to keep just in case. Still haven't found any weapons that we can pick up from Marishin yet, but well, we will eventually. Oh, Dink should get out of the way. Except that he doesn't have the tiny units anymore, so that's fine. We shall move you there. We've done most of our psionic Salinas for this turn. Right. Now, where did those displacers get off to? Actually, this apparently is a level ground looking at this rather than the sort of area I thought it was. There are holes in the ground, which is why we could shoot down. But we're going to have to go and advance a little more for this, aren't we? Okay, why aren't you moving? Unless that thing is absolutely in the way, which it might be. There we go. Right, next up, I suppose we wait on that then, because I can't really do a lot else this turn with you two. So, end turn. Some reaction fire would be useful here. But we'll have Ancient Stranger shoot at him first, because he just happens to be there. And huzzah, we have a weapon for somebody. Right. So you're around to there. I want you to down to there. I could have gone and used molecular control on him, but we'll probably be okay from that. You just get to there because you'll be safe-ish there. And that I guess means that really you don't have too much to worry about on this side of the board. Unless that area goes on a bit further than I think it will. Dillons moves down. Yeah, there are still sort of sections there which are a little worrying to us. We will be okay. You two can stay there. You can move up. So far, absolutely nothing has threatened us here. I suppose, actually, to be fair, the lobstermen could have done had they... Yeah, there we go. Just move around. It's no point in just messing around with those walls at the moment. I'm taking 2 shots anyway. There are things that could have threatened us a bit earlier, but they're not here at the moment. Open door. And there is absolutely... Oh no, there is a door there. To the door! And you're going to follow as well, because pretty much these two's only job is to shoot their way through the entirety of the terrain and hope that they get somewhere that is useful, or just kill off absolutely everybody on the way. That's probably the only way they're going to get into the final chamber. Some movement, but not a lot of it. Okay. So if you have a look first, didn't find anything. Okay. Next up, Stranger. Open door. So that's going to lead us to a section which we blew up earlier, which is fine. Just something to be aware of. Alright, voltage will run down to there. Ooh, we knew you'd be around sooner or later. Actually, I'm going to try something here. Can we MC control tentaculars? I know you pretty much couldn't with... Nah, I severely doubted it. Still, we're going to go for a aimed shot with you then. No line of fire, but we're keeping an eye on it. Keeping 2 eyes on it, actually, if it comes to it. Marigin. Pick up stun weaponry. You have a weapon, sir. And it's also a one-handed weapon, so you get no no penalty to it. Right. So we have lots of people ready. Disaster Dillons. I'm a bit hesitant here because now I know there are definitely tentaculars. I suspected there would be, but... Alright, you two are just going to hang out there then. From Everybody else needs to get down there in case of tentaculous attack. I suppose this is always an extreme answer to it, fire a DPL. But it's nice to know you have the extreme options available. Right, with that, I suppose that is turn over. Alright, Tentacular didn't move, which we're not going to object to. So, can you now have a shot of it? You will get 2 with a rifle. No. Alright, so that is the way... Yeah. So that's the way down. Something to be aware of, certainly. Right, we're only going to get 1 shot, so I'll go for an aimed. Missed. Frick. And spin. Need to definitely have a couple of spare line of sights here. And hey, stun gun. If all else fails, stun gun. Dink, I think, is going to go for there. Still with 1 psionic attack if he needs it, and he can see... Yeah, it is the same one. We'll keep that there, because he might still need it, yeah? Ancient Stranger around the corner. Nothing yet. It's rather annoying because I've blown a hole, which now means they could in theory now be right back at the start. Which is a little worrying in of itself actually, but we'll be okay here I think. Rags. Because of what I've just said, you're going that way. Next up. You 2 are going to stay where you are. You're going to go that way. And discover a lot of area. To Captain. He's really not going to like this, is he? No, he's really not going to like this. Right, displace a 1 then. Shoot down the door. Good start. Shoot down the wall. Not enough time units, but you shot down something. We're going to commend you for that at least. Then you're going to shoot down the wall. And no line of fire anymore, so we're just probably going to leave it at that, I think. Oh dear. It does seem really stupid at what I'm doing here, basically running people back and forth and not actually managing to get anywhere important. I do always have the DPLs, but I prefer to save those. And I want you to head down to there. Just in case. And turn. Oh, Lobster Man. With no weapon. Wonder why he doesn't have one of those. Okay. Alright, now we can see 2. Oh, we actually see... Okay. So we can take 2 shots, but I'm going to take them at you. Miss twice and panic. molecular control you, if Dink molecular controls you, that didn't work. Well, Meridian's accuracy is going to be ridiculously low, but... and he doesn't have a shot in any case, so... but we got that as an option next turn. Just go for a massive stun on both of them. Ancient Stranger, we'll head around there then. And Tattered Rags will actually save a snapshot and head down there. Meanwhile, the Masters of Door Extermination are going to go and do things that look like this. Because they want to exterminate all doors. All of them. And actually not find an awful lot. Oh no, they did. I just like the idea that they've been shooting all the way there and he's just going, "You mind?" Oh, God. Alright. Well, that's something. I suppose I can always mind control him. Or have a go at it if I've got anybody left with some mind control powers. Alright, 2 and failed. Gryphonhawk doesn't have... I think I've used up everybody who has psionic powers at the moment. And possibly a few who don't. This could be quite bad, actually. We'll have a turn there then and see what happens. Well, that was a thing. I suppose that means that these places are victorious. Also, to add to our victory, only that section of wall left. And now we can advance on and be happy and free and do all those things that we want to do. Until the next obstacle. Which is right there. Alright, snapshot on, move around. Well, we're making it somewhere, I think. Possibly even to there. Meanwhile, next time we have you. Aim shot at the squid, that's exactly who you were aiming for, but we want the tentacular gone. It's unconscious. Yay. Alright, you have a snapshot ready, which is about 50-50 shot at the snapshot, so... but you have to turn for that one. Marishan then... no, I think we'll leave that. Instead, I think we've got you to worry about now. So we do not want to encounter any more tentaculars. Dink can go... actually, Dink can stay there. Ramza has got a long, slow plod down there, I think. So I might be able to speed up for him, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't mind Flying Training Card doing this sort of mission with him, so that's fine. They can stick together for now. What have we got here? We got you. With very little to do, and then we got you. So just advance and duplicate yourself mid-journey, because that will help. And turn them. we missed one. I'm fairly confident of this. Dear God, I was extremely confident of it, and I was right. Fortunately, I wasn't confident at you hitting him. 2, 3, turn 32. Exactly the time units for an aimed shot. Bye-bye. Yeah, do I want to knock at the door with a DPL? So I do want to save them, but at the same time, it would help us out massively if we were to use the DPLs a bit more. Also, I don't know where that went. That's a problem. Right, we'll save you for snapshot. You are going to head around to there. Along with Marijan. And you. Alright, so we got some snaps ready. Ramsay continues on. You stay other side, right over there, just in case. Griffin, Dink, Marijan, Voltage. You two are going to go down to here. Because we need to check that area out, definitely. Displacer then. Guess what? More doors! Oh, actually, that was a double door. They planned for you, sir. You have a purpose here. You can open the door though, and find nothing. Right, secondary displacer just moves down there then. How did we miss him the first time? I mean, I know he's going to stun himself even if we don't kill him here, which we do, but how do you miss him? I must be cowering in a corner at the two mad door-destroying displacers. Right, well, what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to save the video, save the game. I'm then going to split the video off here, and next time we will do the second half of the second part of the Telef Terror from the Deep, end of Terror from the Deep type thing. That won't be the name of the video because otherwise it will be ridiculously long. Episode 30, whatever. Until next time then.